In this video, you will learn everything about laser removal method. There's a lot of things you must know before you embark on this long journey. So watch out till the end to understand the entire process and ask the right questions to your doctor. Asking the right question to your doctor will reveal many facts you would otherwise not know until you face the situation in the middle of treatments. You will know some facts which you may not like and probably help you take a final decision. Results from laser removal vary a lot. You may end up with either a partially faded tattoo or a visible ghost image of the tattoo, or permanent scar. So watch out the rest of the video and choose your decision very carefully. First and foremost, you must know, tattoo removal is never guaranteed. Since every tattoo is different and every human body is different, the response to the treatment varies a lot. Hence whosoever guarantees you the removal beforehand, you must rethink using that expert's services. Here is one example of a very simple tattoo which was removed by laser methods. After 5 treatment sessions, you can still notice some faded shades. Here is another example of one of the easier tattoo removals. You can notice how it panned out during the journey of treatment. Here is another removal example where a scar is visible. To give you an impression how laser tattoo removal is a gradual process, here is an example of one simple tattoo removal where you can see the extent of fading after 4 treatment sessions. By no means, expect laser to magically remove your tattoo in 1 or 2 sessions even if it is a simple ink. Expect your tattoos to look like this in the middle of your laser removal journey. Some removal journeys are smooth and complete like in these cases. Check out before, during and after treatment snapshots. Tattoo inks tend to be made of compounds from heavy metals like copper, lead, and manganese. Some red inks even contain mercury. Tattoo removal lasers produce specific wavelengths of light that have been proven to be absorbed by certain ink colors, at the same time avoiding damage to surrounding skin tissue. So different set of inks need different wavelength of lasers. Some inks respond easily and some are resistant. The common black ink also happens to be the easiest to remove, requiring about 5 or 6 sessions. Greens and blues, however, could take as many as 10 or even more. Inks gradually fade over time post your treatment sessions. After every session, some fading will happen over 6 to 8 weeks. So do not expect to see considerable results right after your laser sessions. You must be patient, because it is a slow process spanning over 6 months to 2 years and sometime even more depending on the many factors discussed afterwards in this video. If you are stubborn enough to go past considerable pain, cost and time, then you might eventually get rid of your tattoo after 1 or 2 years. There is no clear answer about the effectiveness of the laser method. There are 4 major variables determining the outcome. Your overall health should be conducive to the long and painful treatment. While the method itself is not so painful, the subsequent healing needs you to be in good health. Your skin tone matters. Different skin tone requires different wavelength of laser. Your doctor would guide you more on this after checking your skin condition. Your tattoo colors play the major role in determining the final result. Darker pigments are eliminated more easily while the lighter and more reflective inks are less responsive to the lasers. Areas with poor circulation heal poorly following laser tattoo removal. Fading is generally slower for tattoos located further down the arms or legs as they are relatively further from the heart. The closer the tattoo is to the heart the better circulation, therefore better results. The ankle is a particularly bad place for laser removal. Tattoo removal is a long journey spanning generally over 1 or 2 or 3 years. So have patience. Number of laser treatment sessions are determined by doctor after inspecting the tattoo, skin tone and overall health. The number of sessions vary from 6 to 15 or even more if you have shades of color that are resistant. Duration is dictated by your body's response to the treatment and your healing speed after every session. Sometimes doctor will recommend longer durations between treatments to see how the natural fading happens over time. There are people who take 3 to 6 months break between treatments due to delayed healing. Not everybody respond the same to treatment sessions. Be aware that if you are aiming for complete removal, then a realistic period would be 1.5 to 2 years. Many people get fade up after 6 to 7 sessions with nothing but a faded tattoo after 1 year, and ultimately go for a cover-up. So setting realistic expectation beforehand helps. The costs for sessions usually vary from as low as $50 to $500 depending on the doctor and latest laser equipments. So a minimum of 10 to 15 sessions over 2 years may cost you in thousands of dollars. In most of the cases, you will need more sessions than what your doctor recommends. so bear that in mind while considering expenses. There is some level of pain during the treatment sessions, but many removal experts apply numbing injection nowadays during session. Without numbing, it's quite painful, often more so than getting a tattoo in the first place. Clients describe the lingering sensation as similar to that of a burn or blister. But more importantly, you must expect what is coming post your every laser session. Generally feeling ill after the session is quite common. For some people, the healing takes a week after a session. Swelling, raising of the tattoo, redness, blisters are expected on the tattoo area. On specific cases, they become severe and get infected. Temporary darkening is common, which usually subside within a couple weeks. People with darker skin are at the higher risk of hypopigmentation. Consider all this effects and plan accordingly your treatment sessions. So to conclude, laser removal works and safe. But before jumping to any decision, always have realistic expectations from this removal method. It is expensive, painful and a really long journey with no guarantee. But if you have a really awful tattoo, it is definitely worth considering. Are you feeling awful about a tattoo mistake and going through a tattoo regret phase now? And you are probably exploring laser removal methods to get rid of your tattoo. In this video,